Schöner Booktube. My name is Rainer from Rainierbooks. I'm a German booktuber living in Sweden and booktubing, talking about books, mostly written in English. Today I'm here for a weekly wrap-up, but there's so much more to come. Let's get started. Well, it's late in the evening and the days get shorter and shorter here in Northern Europe. But I want to talk about the reading that I have made, that I have done in the last week. There was not so much of reading, unfortunately. I had so many other things to do. I was also watching a couple of TV shows. I was also watching a documentary, but I'm going to talk about all of this, okay? So start with the reading. I haven't finished a book, which is bad for my reading goal of 2021, because the reading goal is still 52 books and I'm behind. I'm 4 books behind, trailing behind. I have started 2 books in this week, and one of them, I told you last week already, is The Yield by Tara June Winch, which is an Australian novel that won the Miles Franklin Award in 2020. And it's a very interesting book with two major characters as it looks. This one girl, her name is August. She has lived in London. She comes back to Australia after many years living abroad. She's Aborigine, so she's a native Australian, and the other person is her father, who has just passed away. It's an very interesting reading, and it's about Australia. I don't know so much about the history of the Aborigine population, and of course we know that they are discriminated as much as the Afro-American people are discriminated in the United States and other native minorities. But there's a lot more to come, and I think there's a lot more pain to come in this book. It seems like it. This is sort of I've learned that August already at the age of 8 thought that she had experienced so much bad, and then the narrator says, but she didn't know what was lying ahead of her. There were many even worse things lying ahead of her. So this is a book full of history, of family history, and of the pain that's connected to it, with the politics of the white majority in Australia against the black native minority. I haven't started Snow White and Russian Red for real last week, although the post-Soviet book club has started reading it on the 1st of September, which is Wednesday. But I will keep up, and I will do this next week. Snow White and Russian Red is a very interesting book. It was written in 2002, or published in 2002 in Poland, and the author Dorota Maslowska is born in 1983, so she was 19 years old when she wrote that book about apparently the fights between Polish gangs in Warsaw. I think that's what it's about, with Russian gangs in Warsaw, and it's a lot about the youth of this post-Soviet time, a few years after the fall of a couple of years after the fall of the whole system. The other book that I have started for real this week, and that was a very easy start and sort of immerses you direct from the start, is Great Circle by Maggie. Great Circle by Maggie Shipstead. This is a book. It's longlisted for the Booker Award this year. It's from America. It's a book about a pilot, one of those women pilots. Her name was Marion Graves, who has disappeared on her last trip. She wanted to make the Great Circle, which is actually also shown in the book. It has more than 624 pages. She wanted to do this great circle around the whole world, and on one of her last trips she apparently disappeared and was never found. And this book picks up 2 characters. In the beginning, there's an actress, there's a young girl who found a book about Maggie Shipstead when she was young. She was a TV child star, and then when she's a little bit older, when she's a young woman, or when she's a woman, she sort of gets the chance to play that character, Marion Graves, in a movie. And there's the pilot herself, also as a character. Very interesting start from Maggie Shipstead. I wonder if I will make it, because I have only 14 days to finish this copy, because the library has given it to me only on a short loan, which means that it's so in demand by others that they have said 14 days, my friend, and then you have to read the 624 pages. Well, these are the 3 books that I'm doing right now, but I have big and breaking news for you. I started a Discord server. A Discord server is basically a chat server that you can have for free on the internet, for those of you who don't know. A Discord server is something more for the young people, for the gamers. They love Discord, and the gamers have used Discord for many years, and from the beginning, because it was designed for gamers. But actually, people with other interests have found out that Discord has a great opportunity to even host other sorts of communities. And so I started my very own Discord community, and you are invited. I put a link down below. In the description to my Discord server. And the Discord server is, of course, called Rainierbooks. And you are welcome to join me to buddy read everything with me, more or less, because I already started a channel for the Yield, where we can chat about the Yield if you read it at the same time as I do. Or if you read it later, you can make your comments there. I started one for the Great Circle, and I started one for Snow White and Russian Red, and I will explore Discord. I will learn more about Discord and make this hopefully a bigger platform for all of you who visit my channel, who want to chat with me or with other people who are sometimes visiting me. We can start a little community there, and apparently it was made for young people. I saw a very interesting comment on the Booker Boy, the Booker Boy KD Books. He has a great Discord server, and he's discussing the long list of the Booker Prize for the 2nd year in a row now on his Discord server. And there was somebody advising the others who are on Discord. There's this old guy, he's called the Poptimist, and he's doing great videos. The Poptimist is one of my great idols on BookTube. He's a great booktuber, and he also has a Discord server. But it was so funny that he was sort of described as, there's an old guy, because I'm the super old guy if the Poptimist is the old guy. But nevertheless, I think there's no age limit, there's no maximum age for using Discord, and if you can use it, if you want to use it, it's really fun using it, because it gives you the opportunity to make text messages, to answer, to start threads, and to discuss books, and also to discuss TV series and movies and whatever, and music. Because that's why I also will put up some things about the TV series, the TV shows that I'm watching. I was binge watching last week, the end of the week, I was binge watching. There's a Harlan Coben series on Netflix. You know that? No? Harlan Coben, the American thriller author, a millionaire. He's selling millions of his beautiful books, and he's always writing the same story. He's always writing the story about something that has happened in the past. There's always someone who has lost someone in the past. A sister, a lover, whatever. And he or she thinks that this person is dead, stone dead, but the body was never found, or the body was found and the person was buried, but 20, 25, 30 years later, no, mostly 20 years, 25 years later, the person reappears. And things start to happen, crazy things start to happen. People start dying, people start getting assaulted, and it's getting really tense and threatening and scary. That's Harlan Coben. He writes that story all the time, but every time he does it, it's super fascinating and gripping if you love thrillers. And Harlan Coben has done a deal with Netflix that he is sort of giving some of his books to Netflix, and Netflix has made mini-series of some of his novels. So I watched one is called Safe, which was filmed in England, and I watched another one, I don't remember the title actually, that was playing in Nice in France. And now I started another one tonight that's situated in Poland. The stories usually that Harlan Coben writes are all situated in New Jersey or New York, but Netflix has sort of adapted the shows, and they have paid Coben, as far as I heard, a couple of $1 million. They are putting these TV shows into other countries, like in Poland, like in France, like in hopefully in Germany one of these days, in England and in the States. So they're in several countries. And that's what I was watching. And there's another very sad and very important movie. So if you are very sensitive to violence, if you are very sensitive to even to suicide scenes, you should not watch this movie. But I really want to recommend to all other people of you a documentary that I saw last week that really broke my heart, and it sort of also gave me so much respect and love and appreciation and to the people who are also portrayed in this documentary. The film is called Welcome to Chechnya. It's about the gay purge in Chechnya. Chechnya, you know, is a little republic within Russia. It's autonomous with its own president who has decided that there are no gay people in his republic. And that's why he started 3, 4, 5 years ago to start a gay purge, prosecuting gay people, literally killing gay people, torturing them, trying to find other gay people and sort of smoke them out and really hurt them in a horrible way. And there's this Russian NGO, this Russian group of activists, of gay activists, that is trying to sort of extract gay people to literally save their lives, get them out of Chechnya, get them to Moscow, get them to other countries. And that's what this movie is showing. It's showing both the group who's trying to save, it's a documentary, so it's real, they're really trying to save people who are get lost in Chechnya, who are scared to death, who are fearing for their lives. But it's also about these people who really do this full of convinced that they have to do it. Watch Welcome to Chechnya if you can. That was all about, I had to say. Please join the Discord server. Join me on Discord. We can be together on Discord. It's so beautiful. And read The Great Circle by Maggie. It seems to be a very great novel. Read The Yield by Tara June Winch. And if you want to join, if you say, okay, Post-Soviet Book Club sounds terrific. I didn't know anything about it, but I want to read Dorota, Maslowska, Snow White in Russian. Read with these people. It's not too late. Drop a comment down below. You can join the Discord server, or you can follow it on the Facebook group, because I think this I try on both platforms before we move over to Discord, totally, which I think is a much smoother and more beautiful way to do this. But it's September is a very, very tense time. We have to do so many videos. I already have chosen 6 books, my 6 picks of August, the books that I'm presenting for each month that lies behind us, you know, books that I think were or are interesting to you. Maybe I will present these books probably already tomorrow. I will do a video about the ebook haul, that I still have to do. 32 books and still counting are on that list. I will make a prediction video for the National Book Award long list, which will come next week. I will make a prediction video for the winner of the Women's Prize, which will come Wednesday. So much to come on this channel. You should stay tuned. You should become a member of Discord. You should subscribe to the channel. Please do it if you haven't done it yet. And I hope to see you very soon again. Please stay tuned. But most of all, stay safe. I see you soon. Bye-bye.